And I'm Avery Davidson. Thank you for joining us for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture, the only TV show bringing Louisiana farmers and consumers together every week.
This past week, the House voted down the latest version of the Farm Bill, 198 to 213. The vote was largely on party lines, but the Freedom Caucus used its votes against the Farm Bill in an effort to push a vote on unrelated immigration reform.
It's now looking like the House will try again to pass the Farm Bill on June 22nd or maybe even before that. That will be after a vote on immigration. All of that uncertainty, though, has an effect here at home. This week, TWILA's Neil Melancon speaks with a farmer who grows many of the commodities that could be affected.
My family started farming in this area right after the Civil War.
It takes driving in a truck to get through all of Jim Harper's family farm in Cheneyville. The 6,800 acres of sugarcane, rice, and soybeans is a lot to manage, but with the help of his brothers, Jim is getting the job done. Sugarcane is the biggest crop here for Harper Farms.
This cane has fairly well stubbled out. The primary shoots have come up, and all these little stalks have come up from the base of the plant. So it's pretty well got the population it's going to have now for the rest of the year.
Of course, soybeans are also a big part of Harper Farms. They take careful monitoring, not just because they're still sprouting, but because the price on the market for them is right at the break-even point. It's a similar situation for Jim's rice as well, and one thing that connects all three crops is it's dry here at Harper Farms, and they all could use some rain.
We're losing at least 1/4 of an inch of water a day to evaporation in 90-degree weather.
The summer days are definitely heating up, and it's not just the temperature.
Now, I can definitely back up what Jim was saying. It is definitely a very hot day here in Louisiana, and it's got to be having an evaporative effect on the water in the rice field here behind me. Now, one thing is, as this summer goes along and we don't have a farm bill, that could definitely have an evaporative effect on farming as a whole here in Louisiana.
Jim says the farm bill is not just for his crops, but for everyone who eats.
Because the farm bill is really a consumer bill. It gives the consumer a plentiful supply of food at a reasonable price, and it's also the safest food in the world.
Jim may be dependent upon the markets and farm policy to keep his farm going, but we're all dependent on people like Jim to keep us going. In Rapides Parish, I'm Neil Melancon for This Week in Louisiana Agriculture.
Jim Harper has been an active member of the Louisiana Farm Bureau for 35 years and currently serves as first vice president of the State Board of Directors. You heard Neil say he was a sixth-generation farmer. Harper Farms was established just after the Civil War.